A dose of hope coming at ya.
It's a dose of hope radio.
Coming at ya.
It's a dose of hope radio.
Coming at ya.
It's a dose of hope radio. Ready, set, inspire.
Let's go.
It's a dose of hope radio.
Coming at ya.
It's a dose of hope radio.
Coming at ya.
It's a dose of hope radio. Ready, set, inspire.
Let's go. You ready?
We are back for part 2 of the beautiful face of the invisible illness. Many of you have tapped in to speak about the episode we had a couple of weeks ago, or to express and confirm the pain of having to deal with an invisible illness. Can't we agree that it's a lot? Oh yes. Perhaps because just like the pain is invisible, people, often expect your expression of it to also be invisible, right? So let me encourage you to go back and check out episode 186, which is part 1, while you're yet encouraged by part 2. You are about to hear from several authors as they explain what they go through, as well as encourage you in the midst. Stay tuned. We're coming right back.
Ha ha! We back! Who knew? You don't know the God I serve, but just in case you forgot, let me talk about it. Yeah, man. Woo! I call my bro Alec, like what up, bro? I'm just switching the ballot. Get back to the talent, that isn't a challenge, cause we the best. What up, Khaled? Yeah, Alec, he holding me accountable, knowing that I fly when I fly at other altitude. Whether we just poor or living out in Malibu, no matter what, this is how we do. Let it before, I'll do it again. And we going in. He did it before, I'll do it again. And we going in. He did it for them, he'll do it for me. They charging a fee, but he'll do it for free. Said that I deserve it, stepped into my purpose. Now they looking nervous, got me on the beat. Took it on faith, now I'm taking the lead. Just know that whatever you sow, you gon' reap. They said I was weak, nah, I'm back and my swag is on fleek. Bro, they never heard of you, even when you wanna beat them when you spit a word or two. Yeah, they getting surgical, why they getting personal? I'm going all the way up, gotta keep it vertical. Let's keep it a buck, this isn't luck. I know that my savior been here from the jump. Yeah, I've been in my prayer closet for months, cause I am a king, I won't settle for crumbs. He did it before, I'll do it again. And we going in. He did it before, I'll do it again. And we going in.
He did it before, he'll do it again. All we do is pray, all we do is win. Pray Heavenly Father, forgive us our sins. Praying one for another, yes and amen. One for the Father, two for the Son, three for all the times that you won. Who can I run to, where can I run? King of Kings, Holy One. Every time I pray, it's a big deal. Not my way, but His will. Blessings on blessings and lessons on lessons, from hustle to flowing, big wheel. If you want it, you can have it, you can get it. He said it in His word, beginning. Ask and believe, that's winning. Mama, we made it.
He did it before, I'll do it again. And we going in. He did it before, I'll do it again. And we going in. Put 'em up, 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 put 'em up. If you believe, I'll do it. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. If you believe, he did it before, I'll do it again. And we going in. He did it before, I'll do it again. And we going in.
That right there is I Am LaRon Music with the hot new single, Do It Again. You're going to hear so much from this young man, so make sure you stay tapped in. Go to iTunes and put in I Am LaRon Music, Do It Again, and download, okay? Next up is a song called Sunshine. This song is the number 6 song in the country. Let's go.
Thankful for your sunshine, shining on me so everyone can see that you've been a good guy, made a way for me. Thankful for your sunshine, never will frown, long as you're around. I know you're a good guy, never let me down. Thankful for your sunshine. I know when clouds get low and it seems the sun won't show.
family. We're going to kick this thing off with Marianne Rivera Denert. She's going to talk to us about her illness and how you can be encouraged.
Hello, my name is Marianne Rivera Danert, and today I'm going to be speaking to you about living with rheumatoid arthritis.
Wow, that's a big one. What does that look like for you?
Some of the challenges that I face on a daily basis in dealing with my illness, sometimes, especially depending on the weather, living in upstate New York, the weather is very crazy. One day it can be nice and warm. The next day it could be extremely cold. And due to the humidity up here, sometimes my joints ache. People who live with rheumatoid arthritis, sometimes, we can forecast the weather because your joints start to ache. So sometimes, whether it's my knees or my hips, my elbows, and it also affects my moods. So that part is extremely difficult because the more you try to, be okay with what's going on, especially towards your loved ones, it affects your moods. And I think that's, the case with any autoimmune disease. It affects your moods because you're limited to what you can do, especially when you have an episode, when you're having a flare up. And basic things like brushing your hair or brushing your teeth, sometimes even taking a shower can be difficult. So those are some of the issues that I face on a daily basis in living with rheumatoid arthritis.
How can you encourage someone who's newly diagnosed?
If you are someone that has recently received a diagnosis of, having rheumatoid arthritis or any form of arthritis, or if you are the loved one of someone that has been diagnosed, I will say do a lot of research. For me personally, I've decided to go against medications. But again, that was a conversation that I had with my, primary doctor and with my rheumatologist. And that was a personal choice that I decided to do. So I would say, first and foremost, read about your disease, read about your diagnosis, find out about your health, find out about what works and what does not work for you. Diet is it plays such a critical role when it comes to managing autoimmune diseases. Find out, start eliminating disease foods from your diets and see how you feel. If you eliminate something and you feel active and you feel energized and you don't have any, pain, any joint aches, that means, don't go back to that food. And if you're trying to decide, well, how do I really know? Give yourself at least a week to get off of, a certain type of food and then try the food again and just, again, listen to your body. Your body does not lie.
Absolutely, it does not. You have given us a critical piece of information. If you're dealing with rheumatoid arthritis, make sure you take heed. Listen to your body. All right, next up we have Lindsay Kinslow. Tell the people who you are and what you're suffering with.
Hello, my name is Lindsay. Today I will be speaking to you about how I live with fibromyalgia.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Fibromyalgia affects my daily life in many ways. When I wake up in the morning, I really don't know how I'm going to feel from one minute to the next. I might be able to get out the bed. I might not be able to get out the bed. I might have a headache. I might have vision issues. My back might hurt. It could be anything. Every day is different. Every second is different. Every minute is different. It is really called the invisible illness. Back in the day, doctors would tell you it was all in your head. There was nothing wrong with you because it did not show up on x-rays or even an MRI. So you were left wondering if it really was in your head. Now we know that it's not just in our head and it is a real thing. And it does affect your daily life. Fibromyalgia has greatly impacted my ability to work. I had to leave a full-time job as a veteran advocate in 2021 because the pain got so bad. It was so unbearable. I was waking up in the morning crying, barely making it to work. So I had to unfortunately leave my job due to, my illness. And I didn't have a job for, going on 3 years that I was not able to work. I just recently secured full-time employment with, boundaries in place, strict boundaries to ensure that I will be able to perform my job as a veteran advocate.
Wow, congratulations on that. So how do you encourage someone in the same situation?
Someone who is dealing with fibromyalgia, I just want you to know that you are not alone. Embrace who you are. This is your new normal. Get to know who you are. This is now you. Once you understand that, you can better manage that. And just know that you are not alone. Get other people involved, get your support system involved, your family, your friends. Speak up, let them know how you're feeling. The more you hold inside, the worse it's gonna get. The stress, the anxiety that comes with it, release it, let it go, and you will feel better.
Yes, absolutely, you will. Right here we have Bree Babineau with Confident, followed by New Day with Blanca and Jacqueline Carr. We'll be right back.
Wait a minute.
I'm not where I'm going, but I'm not where I've been. Exactly where I'm standing, he got me so content. Sometimes life be life and rain on the horizon, crushed on every side, but still I'm out here thriving. Sometimes the noise can be so loud, but I'm always above, won't never stay down. Cause I've been humble, but God's in control. And now it's time that I remember who I am, yeah. Hey, my head up. Always up, never stuck, that's the way it is. Keep on playing in my face, you gon' have to quit. Blame these lessons on this grace, yeah, I'm confident. More than little, yeah, I'm confident. More than little, yeah, I'm confident. When you see me on this wave, you know what it is. Blame these lessons on this grace, yeah, I'm confident. Now I am the head, and I'm not the tail. He done bless me well. I'm a believer, but I'm still a boss. I've been promoted by the one who came and paid the cost. I keep my head up, yes, I'm confident. Always up, never stop, that's the way it is. Keep on playing in my face, you gon' have to quit. Blame these blessings on His grace, yeah, I'm confident. More than little, yeah, I'm confident. More than little, yeah, I'm confident. When you see me on this wave, you know what it is. Blame these blessings on His grace, yeah, I'm confident. Whoa, you can blame it on it, blame it on it, blame it on His grace. You can blame it on His favor, you can blame it on my Savior. Oh, why you pointing fingers? I got some good news. It ain't just for me, baby, it can be for you too. You can blame it on it, blame it on it, blame it on His grace. You can blame it on His favor, you can blame it on my Savior. So why you pointing fingers? Got some good news. It ain't just for me, it can be for you too. Hey, my head up, yeah, I'm confident. Always up, never stuck, that's the way it is. Keep on playing in my face, you gon' have to quit. Blame these lessons on His grace, yeah, I'm confident. More than little, yeah, I'm confident. More than little, yeah, I'm confident. When you see me on this wave, you know what it is. Blame these blessings on His grace, yeah, I'm confident. I'm confident, that's why I flex like this. Flexing on them like Jesus, flexing on them like Jesus. Miracles in my life, I shine as light, I know you see it. Flexing on them like Jesus, flexing on them like Jesus. Miracles in my life, I shine as light, I know you see it. I woke up, that's enough. Look in the mirror, brush off the dust. Talk to me nice, don't interrupt. No need to settle, I'm on another level. Yeah, I'm done with feeling low. Don't take it personal, this life's a miracle. Yeah. So I look up, we're matching up. No need to settle, I'm on another level. Yeah, cause when it's smooth or it's rough, I know you fill up my cup. You give me more than enough. So now I'm turning the page, don't see no other way. Ain't nothing else I could say. Wake up, it's a new day. Wake up, it's a new way. Sunshine on your face. Wake up, it's a new day. I'm done with feeling low. Don't take it personal. This life's a miracle. Wake up, it's a new day. Wake up, it's a new day.
We're back and we're talking to the authors of The Beautiful Face of the Invisible Illness. This is episode 2 of a 2-part series. We're going to kick this segment off with the beautiful April Hogan. Take a second and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is April Hogan, and I will be speaking with you about how I live with ulcerative colitis.
Have you had to make a lot of changes?
Unfortunately, yes. I've had to make a lot of major adjustments, both in a good way and a bad way. Number one, I have to follow a strict diet. The difference in my diet compared to the diet of a normal person who may be trying to just lose weight is I can't eat things like greens, corn. I have to be careful of what type of fruits, like strawberries, because they have the seeds that don't digest right. So I have to be really cautious on the type of food that I eat, which is extremely important because the wrong type of food will cause me to flare up. So in addition to diet, being the fact that I'm anemic, that I have ulcerative colitis, I am also anemic. So I have iron deficiency. So I have to take extra vitamins and make for sure that all of my levels are good. Otherwise, I'm extremely tired throughout the day and I get really weak. I'm extremely cold, and it makes it a little harder to work through day-to-day tasks like I would prior to being diagnosed to my invisible illness. In addition to that, I've always been a fitness nut. So I am a military veteran and I love fitness. So one of the things that kind of changed with my illness is I have to be careful how I work out. So I can't go as hard as I once was able to do. I still have to be careful, of course, with my diet, and I have to pay attention to what my body's doing. I used to be able to work out every day. Now it's kind of like I have to kind of judge it based on what I have going on. So there's a lot of different life changes I've had to make based on my invisible illness.
So how have you found that it affects your work activities and hobbies?
So my invisible illness has affected my work life and my hobbies and just the balance of both in a lot of different ways. So first of all, I will say I am a workaholic. So working is a hobby for me. I own my own business. So I'm generally, if I'm not like resting for the next day, I'm generally working. So I'm always getting into something work related. And one of the things that I have to pay attention to with my invisible illness is balance and stress. Stress is one of the biggest triggers to my flares. So and it's not just bad stress, like happy stress will make me flare up. So I could be excited because something's about to happen, and too much excitement can cause me to flare up. I could have stress in a bad way, dealing with a client or dealing with, something work related, and it can cause me to flare up. So I have to be able to balance my stress levels. In addition to being able to balance my stress levels, hobbies, there are certain hobbies. Fitness is a hobby. I know I talked about this earlier, but fitness is a hobby that I have to kind of be careful on how I work out. I have to be careful on what I take supplement wise. I have to be careful in terms of just being close enough to, so I'm a foodie. So being a foodie, I can't eat everything, although I want to, and I'm very hard-headed. So I will sometimes eat things that I'm not supposed to eat. And if I'm not paying attention to my body, it can cause me to go into a flare-up where otherwise I have to follow a really strict, not so fun diet. So yes, work, hobbies, life, I really have to pay attention to what I'm doing in order for it to not affect me in the long run.
Wow. So what encouraging words do you have?
So until I actually was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, I didn't realize how many people had the same type of illness or even the family of ulcerative colitis, like Crohn's disease, IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. It's an intestinal disease, and it's kind of like when you buy a car. You don't hardly ever see that car until you actually get that car, then you see it everywhere. So now I'm learning there are a lot of people in the world who live with digestive issues or some type of digestive disease. So the advice that I would give people who have something similar to what I have is, number one, to learn your body. Unfortunately, being diagnosed with ulcerative colitis or any type of digestive problem, there is no one fits all solution. You really have to know your body. They can give you different types of medicine. It may work, it may not. Oftentimes, even when you're going through a flare-up, the only solution is to give you some type of steroid and then help you to just stay out of pain, because you need to stay out of pain while you heal. So my suggestion and what I would tell other people is, number one, you're not alone. There are a lot of resources out there. Don't just listen to the doctor. Listen to your doctor, don't get me wrong, but don't just listen to your doctor. Get to know people who have the same type of illness and learn from them. Network with them, find out different things that you can take, different types of natural remedies that you can utilize in order to help coat your belly, coat your gut is what they call it. And then just, it's not the end of the world. Like, I used to always be embarrassed about mine. Like, this is one of the worst diseases you can have because it's nasty. Well, it's what it is. So just be okay. Understand that other people have it. Understand that it's something that you can live and have a healthy life with it. That would be what I would give to other people.
And what a powerful thing to give. Next up, we have Millicent Driver. Millicent, tell us what you are suffering from.
My illness is ischemic stroke, and I actually had my first stroke at the early part of 2012. And then in October of 2012, I had another one. I did not know about the first one, but the second one landed me in the hospital. I was working full time and had a career, and also, working in my career. I had degrees, I was working, and I was, just thriving, in my life. And then a lot of things happened from there. The first thing that happened was that in 2011 of December, I lost my son to a car accident. So I did not go back to work right away because of, the morning time. I just needed some time to myself. When I was ready to go back to work, for some reason, I just seemed like things were just cloudy to me and I just couldn't quite get it together. So I went and saw a neurologist. And when I talked to the neurologist, they wanted to do a sleep study. So as I did the sleep study, right when I was getting ready to do the second part of my sleep study, that's when I ended up in the hospital from having the stroke. It really put a barrier between me and my career. It put a barrier between me and my social life because of the effects of it. I just began to feel, because of the effects of the stroke that I had, it wasn't as obvious to others as physically as it was what I was experiencing. So I just became, frustrated, and it really just kind of put a damper, on my relationships with my friends, with my family. And I, of course, didn't return back to work. So I had to deal with the doubt of that for myself.
Yeah. So how has this impacted your relationship with your family and friends?
With my family, I began to, it was hard for me to lean on them at first, but I had to learn how to lean on them, and I had to learn how to trust them. I had to learn not to be the one that was always in charge, always ahead on my game, always the one they looked up to now needing their assistance to help me just kind of, maneuver through the day. At first, it was simple things. I couldn't drive, so my husband had to take me to therapy. My mother, she did a lot of things for me that I couldn't do for myself. I was, like I say, very strong-willed and everything. So it really bothered me that I had to depend on them in that sense, because I wanted to be the one that was more of a help to them, more of a help me. We meet each other in the middle, but not for them to do everything for me. With my friends, I pulled away because I felt like things just weren't the same. They expected to see the old Millicent, and at that particular time, I wasn't her. I was getting used to my new normal. I was getting used to her, the new Millicent.
Wow, that is very powerful. That is powerful, because people don't realize when things happen in your life that you are now not the same person, but you're having to learn who that person is all over again. So if you had to encourage somebody that has had a stroke, what would you say?
What I would like to leave with you, those who have experienced ischemic strokes and who feel that it's limiting and they can't move past this moment, I just want to encourage you that you can. Whatever your limitations are, everybody's experience is going to be different. Everybody's, limitations are going to be different. But you have to believe in yourself wherever you are, whatever it is that you desire to do. You have to believe that the strokes will not stop you. I know that there's some strokes that may, some experiences that may be a little more severe than others, but we all have an opportunity to still live our best life. And I want to encourage you that if you have a desire to do something and you have a goal, reach those goals. Start slow, start small. Before you know it, you've reached a massive place that you want to be. So I want to encourage you that no matter what that we have been through, and it's still the things that we've been through, maybe others don't see. Let's have patience with those people, but let's also, embrace ourselves. We may not be the same that we were before the strokes, but we still have a lot of life to live, and we still have a lot to contribute to our families, to our communities, just to our own lives. So keep pushing. You got this.
And next up to bat, we have the amazing Shania Gunter. And she has been here on the show before. She is such an impactful young lady. Tell the people who you are.
Hello, my name is Shania Gunter. I will be speaking to you today about living with cerebral palsy.
Can you tell me a little bit about your illness and how it affects your daily life?
Cerebral palsy spectroplegia affects my life because it affects my muscles tone of my legs. It causes me to have muscle tightness, where sometimes I need to wear my braces to help me strengthen the muscle of my legs so I won't have chronic pain, or I won't feel like I won't have inflammation or have pain. So cerebral palsy, it deals with the brain. So sometimes I have problems with being independent and I need help with daily activities.
Shania, you've been on my show before quite a few times, and I'm always talking about you. I know that you have been disabled since you were a child, and you are just truly a powerful force out here in the world. Take a second to encourage someone who may be going through what you are going through.
I want to encourage you that no matter what illness you have, no matter what you're facing, that God is in control. God don't make any mistakes, but I want to let you know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and you're not a mistake. And I want to encourage you that it don't matter what you're going through, is how you're going to get through it. God will give you peace surpasses all understanding. And if you are a cerebral palsy listener, or you're dealing with any type of illness, know that you can fight through it. Know that God's only trying to make you better so you can become better. So I don't give up. Don't throw in the towel, because better days are coming for you.
Woo, speaking of better days, here's Leandria.
Sometimes it feels cold and you feel all alone, but hold on, better days are coming. It can be rough in this world. I know it ain't easy, but hang on in there. I know better days are coming. You sing good, you sing bad, you've been happy and sad, but just remember that better days are coming. All by yourself, but don't cry, 'cause better days are coming. Oh, better days, better days, better days. I see it. Better days are coming. Hey, better days are coming. Better days are coming your way soon.
That's what I'm talking about right here today. People who struggle to get through. People who love God, but yet suffer through invisible illnesses. It takes a special kind of person to get through this process. But I challenge you today that better days are coming. Hold on, it's coming. You are listening to A Dose of Hope Radio. Here's Michael Lee with Clap My Way and Tina Campbell with Pray For Me. We will be right back with more inspirations from the authors of The Beautiful Face of the Invisible Illness. Come on and clap your way.
Y'all ready to clap? We back. FJ3, AG, and Mike Lee.
So many obstacles were standing in my way, but I never thought it was possible for me to lose my praise. I found I always had a frown, cause I let my problems get me down. But not another day. I'm the head, not the tail, live in heaven, not hell on earth. No weapon that forms against me shall ever prosper. If I speak to the mountain will move to the side. That I'm a child of the Most High, and I finally recognize I got bumps in the road, but I got too far to go, so I'm glad. I got my stumbling blocks, but I ain't gon' stop, so I'm glad. I'm breaking the chains, I'm no longer a slave, I'm glad. I'm letting go of my past, no more holding me back, so I'm glad. With a praise, y'all. With a praise, y'all. With a praise, y'all. I recall when I felt the weight of all my challenges. Thought that I was moving forward, but I was standing still. Instead of looking to the hills, I was blinded by all my tears. That's what I heard him say. Yeah. I'm the head, not the tail, live in heaven, not hell on earth. No weapon that forms against me shall ever prosper. If I speak to the mountain will move to the side. That I'm a child of the Most High, and I finally recognize I got bumps in the road, but I got too far to go, so I'm glad. I got my stumbling blocks, but I ain't gon' stop, so I'm glad. I'm breaking the chains, I'm no longer a slave, I'm glad. I'm letting go of my past, no more holding me back, so I'm glad. Oh, I got bumps in the road, I got too far to go, I'm glad. Yeah, I got my stumbling blocks, but I ain't gon' stop, so I'm glad. I'm breaking the chains, I'm no longer a slave, I'm glad. I'm letting go of my past, no more holding me back, so I'm glad. With a praise, y'all. With a praise, y'all. With a praise, y'all. Clap, clap, come on. Through depression, through low self-esteem, suicide has no power over me. I know you can make it, and you will live
folks that cared for me, whoever you are, I'm glad that you prayed for me. Didn't leave me there by myself, prayed for me. Asked Almighty to send me some help, prayed for me. Sacrificed their time, they didn't have to. Oh, and now I'm good. They prayed for me. Didn't leave me there by myself, they prayed for me. Asked Almighty to send me some help, they prayed for me. Sacrificed their time, they didn't have to. Oh Lord, and now I'm good. I'm so glad they prayed.
All right, family, we are back. We are back. The next author that we have for you to hear is Stacy. Stacy, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Stacey Diane Marie, and I'll be speaking to you about how I live with asthma, vertigo, and celiac disease.
Ooh, that sounds like a lot to deal with at one time. Please share with us how it affects your daily life.
Having 3 different illnesses has really affected how I live my daily life. I have to know how to navigate all 3 and how each illness triggers the other. So living with asthma, I was born with asthma, and asthma is a bronchial family. And what happens is that I have asthma and bronchitis as well as allergies. So all of that triggered how I eat and the things that I could eat. And then later on, I found out that I had vertigo. So on top of the asthma and the bronchial issues, I had vertigo, which some of the foods that I eat triggered the vertigo, as well as if I wasn't, when I wasn't taking proper supplements as well, that triggered the vertigo. And then years later, found out I had celiac disease. Celiac disease comes from inflammation in the gut. And now how it affected my life was that I had to be careful the places that I went because of the air purification that triggered the asthma, then the vertigo, and celiac. I am not able to eat gluten, and you all know gluten is in everything. So I had to change my entire way of living, and it was difficult. It is difficult because I'm still navigating through all of the different changes. So that's how it is affecting my daily life.
I know sometimes when you're dealing with all of these different things, it can be so overwhelming. What advice do you have for someone that's going through much of the same?
Anybody who has been diagnosed recently with asthma is to make sure that you, first of all, find out the foods that triggers asthma. There are several things that can trigger asthma as well. It can be a seasonal allergy that can trigger your asthma. Find out the things that triggers the asthma. And then what I will say to you is try to avoid them. Make sure you take your medication. Make sure you have an inhaler with you at all times, because you never know when an episode may come on. And then ask your doctor if they're willing to give you a home nebulizer that you can use. For vertigo, the same thing. What are the things that triggers vertigo? For me, it was the food as well as supplements, as well as working out, because I couldn't do a lot of activities. What are the things that triggers your vertigo? Vertigo is normally a deficiency as well, which is magnesium and calcium, from what I'm told. If that is the case, then find out those things that triggers the vertigo and start adding supplements to your diet. And then for celiac, we all know that is a gut inflammation, and that is also dealing with gluten. Now, you're going to have to get accustomed to eating foods without gluten, which is gluten-free. Yes, I know the taste is different, but you can acquire it. And if you don't want to actually eat things that are gluten-free, you can have fruit, veggies, and you still can have meat. You just cannot eat things that have gluten, like wheat and flour and rye and all those things. And once you are able to know what triggers all of your foods and all of your illnesses, you'll be able to live the life that you're created to live.
The next author I'm going to bring to you goes by the name of Charlotte Izard. She's going to be talking to us about her illness and how she lives with it. Charlotte, take a second to introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's Charlotte Izard. Today I'll be speaking to you about how I live with Hashimoto's thyroid disease and pseudotumor cerebrae.
Wow, those are some that I'm not really familiar with. Tell us how that affects you.
So I have two illnesses. Hashimoto's thyroid disease and pseudotumor cerebrae, or intracranial hypertension. Hashimoto's thyroiditis is an autoimmune condition where antibodies from your body attack the thyroid gland, mistaking it to be a foreign tissue. Pseudotumor cerebrae occurs when the pressure inside your skull, the intracranial pressure, it increases for no reason. So this illness mimics symptoms of a brain tumor without the actual brain tumor. There are days that I am extremely exhausted. It's a feeling of tiredness it's unlike just working all day and being tired. My body feels like I simply can't go. I get headaches that are so unbearable. If I could, I would disconnect my head from my body until it recovers. I have blurred vision. It's constant. Neck pain, which triggers and even worsens my headaches. Dry skin, my hair falls out, and let's not get started on weight fluctuation. So there are times I want to go places and do things, and I just can't. I can't go.
This is what makes it so powerful because, you see people out and about, and sometimes, we may look at people and say, well, they have an attitude and this and that. But the reality is they just may not feel well, and they may be suffering from an invisible illness that you know nothing about. And that's why I tell people all the time to have compassion for people. So what do you say to somebody who's, dealing with all of this and just not knowing how to cope, or they've just been newly diagnosed?
Don't panic. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't let anyone else feel sorry for you. Know that you're in control. And I can't stress how important it is for you to be in control of you. Be intentional about your medical care, your health, knowledge about the illness. Some of these illnesses affect people in different ways. So symptoms I have may not be exhibited in others or vice versa. So definitely know your body. Collaborate with your medical team always.
We have time for one more author before we end the show. She goes by the name of Donna Thompson. Tell the people who you are.
Hello, everyone. My name is Donna Thompson, and today I will be speaking to you about the illness, or the invisible illness, I should say, that is psoriasis, and that is skin psoriasis, and how that has actually impacted my life. During my diagnosis of skin psoriasis, and having to go through the journey of figuring out what was happening to my skin, I had to start eliminating different things to try to figure out how to control the breakouts that I was experiencing with skin psoriasis, and also just having to really wear different clothing that more or less cover the scars that's left behind once these plaques have healed, so that it's not very obvious, of course, what is happening to my skin. But eating has been a major impact in my life, where at one point I had to pretty much just cut everything out and start from scratch, trying to figure out how to control the breakouts that I was having from psoriasis.
You really have piqued my thought with this because, a lot of the things that we go through, if you really listen to the commonality, it is eating, what we put in our bodies, what detergents we use, what, different types of man-made chemicals that we use and ingest. That has a lot to do with what's going on. How do you encourage someone that may be, dealing with psoriasis? Because I know that this can be a really tricky thing and it can cause so much misery. How do you encourage somebody that's dealing with psoriasis?
I would say my advice I would give someone who has recently been diagnosed is definitely, for one, look at the things that you're eating. Your diet definitely plays a huge role in how you will be able to control your flare-ups that you may have, because you have to remember that psoriasis is also a form of where it's your immune system. Your immune system is compromised. So, eat things that will build up your immune system. Eat things that will, antioxidants. Don't eat processed foods, don't drink, don't smoke. All those things are things that will affect your flare-ups and your breakouts that you may have. And just pay attention to if you're wearing certain things and you start flaring up, or if your skin is overly dry, talk to your doctor. Be open, be transparent with your doctor. Let them know what you're thinking, how you feel, and they will definitely guide you and give you the best advice.
Absolutely. We'll be back in a second to close out.
I heard your spirit say, girl, you're not done. You ain't seen nothing yet, 'cause the best is yet to come, oh Lord. When you let me make it to the church doors, I'll tell them what you've done for me. I've got some stories to tell, some testimonies that will do them well. How you always looked out for me. Your word says I'm royalty. Oh, every time I make it to the church doors, I'll tell them what you've done for me. I'll tell them. I'll tell them what you've done. Lord, I'll tell them. I'll tell them all of the good things you've done. Lord, when you let me make it to the church doors, I'll tell them what you've done for me. Tell them. I'll tell them what you've done. Oh, tell them. Tell them. I'll tell them. Oh, when I get to the church doors, I'll tell them what you've done for me. Yeah. The doors of the church. Oh, I wanna tell somebody, yes, how you brought me out, how you kept my mind, how you saved my soul. Can I get a witness? Yes, every time I pray. Oh, come on in. Yes, tell me, is he good? Yes, he is. Is he kind? Well, every time I make it to the church doors, I'll tell them what you've done for me. Hello.
Oh, you're starting a business. Now what? There is so much to consider. I know. Logos, websites, graphic designs, t-shirts, business and marketing plans, branding and advertising. Woo! Well, go ahead and make it easy on yourself. Email us at adohmarketingllc@gmail.com. Again, that's adohmarketingllc@gmail.com for personalized one-on-ones that get you the help you need. That's Adoh Marketing, Adoh Marketing, Adoh Marketing, the place that brings your vision to life. Thank you so much for listening to our conclusion episode for The Beautiful Face of the Invisible Illness Anthology. These books, while are available on Amazon, please look into the show notes for the authors who spoke today to buy the books directly from them. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to follow us at A Dose of Hope Radio and watch us as well. If you log on to www.adoseofhope.org for viewing and other details, you'll find us right there. You'll know where to look. If you would like to be a guest on the show, please reach out to us at adoseofhoperadio@gmail.com. So until then, I'll be looking for you out and about. Talk to you next week.
Radio,